Hello, guys. So it's your boy Dapper again. It's Amerigo. So today I'm taking you guys on a few topic. So it's about money management. Bro, if you're a young guy, you really need to learn how to go about money, like how to manage money. Because if you don't know how to manage money, bro, you might end up somewhere you wouldn't like. So today, I just want to speak on a few things. Telling the youth that maybe you have maybe 1,000 Ghana cedis. You try and then do budgets on the 1,000 Ghana cedis. You try to take out your expenses. Yeah, most definitely we are human beings, and then you have things to do. You have your daily routines. Life still goes on. So there is no way you can say that you wouldn't take some money out of what you have. But any money you have at all, try and then do a budget to that money. Someone will ask why. Okay, so the reason being that you need to save money. So first thing, you try to do a budget, and then you do your expenses, and then with your expenses, you try to jot them down. Try and have a diary. I know with guys, most of you don't have diaries, but with girls, a lot of girls have diaries. Some girls too don't have diaries. So then you get yourself a diary. Then you write out. So this week, I'm going to spend about maybe out of the 1,000 Ghana cedis, I'm going to spend about 200 cedis for this week. Okay. If you are the type that used to buy, then I'll advise you should try cooking by yourself. Learn some few recipes whereby at least you can master them and then cook. I keep saying it. Knowledge is not being sold. Everybody at all can be knowledgeable at a point in time. You get it? So the thing is, and one thing is, immediately you learn it, you'll be able to know it. Knowledge is not hidden. It's just that we don't learn it. If you learn it, you know it. I keep telling people all the time that there's nothing you can't know in this life. No matter how difficult it is, there's nothing difficult in this life. Brothers and sisters, all you have to do is just learn it. So if you're the type that maybe you don't cook and then you buy from outside, then okay, there is a way you can still go about it. So if you used to buy from outside all the time and you don't cook, definitely you'll be spending more. You get it? Because if you go to the market and then you buy ingredients and then you use them for maybe your recipe, like for cooking and other stuff, at least you'll be able to save some more money. You get it? So if maybe you are the type that used to buy from outside all the time, so let's take it that maybe in a week approximately you can spend 500 cedis. You get it? So by you cooking something to blend it with the buying of food, since you are used to the fact that you used to buy from outside all the time, it will be hard for you to cook with the cooking. So then what do? What you need to do is you cook a little bit and then you buy from outside. That's if it's very necessary. You get it? If it's very, very, very necessary, that's when you go and then you buy something. Because at least you can be cooking a little bit and then you can be buying from outside. So at least that can save you up to quite some number of money. You get it? And if you're the type that you don't buy from outside and then you always cook, then that's a plus to you. You get it? That's a plus to you. So at least if maybe you spend 500 cedis on food outside in a week, let's take it approximately 3 square meal. A food in Accra can cost you about 30 cedis, like to get a good meal. So let's take it at 30 cedis. Roughly 30 cedis with 3 square meal by week time, then you should be hitting around 400 to 500. So if you cook at least when you go to the market, I know things are quite expensive, and then with the economic downswing, you still can get things around 300 cedis and then 400 cedis. This ingredient, when you bring it, you can cook something. At least you can cook something that can take you through I think 2 weeks. Yeah, at least 2 weeks. Yeah, you can get a lot of stuffs with the 500 cedis or with the 300 cedis. So with that, you've saved up some money. So the money that you'll be using to purchase all those meal and other things, at least 500 cedis from 1,000 Ghana cedis, you have spare 500 cedis there. You get it? So this 500 cedis, you still have some miscellaneous expenses. You get some miscellaneous debt, like those things that we don't add them up to our budget. Mostly we do call them miscellaneous debt. Like, you get it? They are miscellaneous things. They are petty things. So roughly, let me say maybe 100 cedis for your airtime, for your whatever you want to do. You get it? So you can be using those 100 cedis. Then you still have some 400 cedis there. So with these 400 cedis, you can still do what? You can still, I don't know, maybe you can keep 100 cedis aside for maybe eventualities. Because in this life we live in, most definitely there will be eventualities. There will be things that will come our way, and then we need to have some petty money to go about it. So at least, so you can keep another 100 cedis down for other things. So 100 cedis for miscellaneous, 500 cedis for your to buy food ingredients or buy food outside, and then you can blend it with you buying food whilst you are cooking. You get it? So at least your money wouldn't be going that much. You get it? So at least you have enough to save. You get it? Yeah, because mostly the range of salary in Ghana here for the average Ghanaian, at least the maximum will be around, the minimum will be around 3,000 Ghana cedis. So at least yeah, so the 1,000 Ghana cedis is just some rough figure, just to build you on how you go about cutting down your expenses and then save some money. You get it? Yeah, because with the little you have, if you can save it, then the bigger the amount you can still save. Because if you can't save the little amount you have, then I'm sorry, you can't save the bigger amount. You get it? Yeah, because with the little you have, if you can manage it, then why not? You can manage the bigger ones. So it's something we need to work on. And then one thing too I've noticed about we the youth, so with such money, with the 300 cedis aside, okay, maybe if you have a susu box, you can get yourself a susu box, or you can get yourself a bank account where maybe you can be depositing some money in it. So maybe if you can deposit the 300 cedis left, or maybe if you feel the 300 cedis is too much, maybe you can deposit 200 cedis. But one thing I want to tell the youth is, with things like that, anytime you deposit, try and then make your bank your friend by talking to the tailors, talking to the operational manager, and then let them know that that's the job you do, and then you don't make that much, but at least you're able to save up to certain amount. So is there any business idea, or is there any investment they can help you with? There is one thing about Ghanaians, most of you have been nonchalant, like it's something about Ghanaians, like we don't care about anything. You get it? But time has come, we need to care about the little things. We need to pay attention to the little things. You get it? Because it's the little things that build it to become somebody. Because when you read the compound effect, it tells you a lot. You get it? So that's one thing you should know. And then, as the saying goes, that little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Okay, so you should know that alone speaks for itself. So at least try and make the tailors, the bank managers, the operational managers at the bank your friends, so that at least they can put you on some tips, some investment tips. There are investment that doesn't require you huge principal, so at least you can start up with something. Everybody starts from somewhere, you get it. So it doesn't mean, or you don't purposely need to have huge sum of money before you start an investment. There are investments GBC like this. You have an investment whereby maybe in a month they debit your account with maybe 200 cedis, that you have to write it down for them, that maybe they should take 300 cedis or 200 cedis from your account every month. So they can be doing that for you, and then they have some number of time, like a tenor. Maybe you can do it maybe 10 years or 5 years or whatever, you get it. I suppose MTN to have something like that, whereby you can just jump on it, apply, and then every month they take your money or something like that, and then you try to keep records of that. And anytime you go to the bank that maybe you want to watch your statement, like they should print out a statement for you concerning your investment or everything, they will be able to retrieve all those information for you, all those statements for you. So I'm trying to tell you that with the little you have, you can still invest. You don't purposely need to be a millionaire or something before you start investing. Even with the little you have, every month they can deduct it from they can debit your bank account. You get it. With 300 or 200 cedis, and then they'll be compounding it. You get it. And then one thing too about it is when they compound it to maybe the more they compound it, the more your interest to do what your exponential becomes high. You get